Dragon Mother Shaman. How are you doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. So, I changed the angle on the camera just a little bit. Let me know. Good morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For a beautiful morning. Not promised, right? Today is August 12th, 2026. We've got the Leo eclipse happening today. We've also got a 6-planet lineup all happening today. Lots of auspicious energy happening today. This Leo solar eclipse happening. And we have also got a meteor shower tonight happening, which is super exciting. Don't miss it. And unfortunately, I cannot tell you, I still don't know. I keep forgetting to look where the best place in the world to see all this is, but it is all happening tonight. It's all part of the energy of the day. And this eclipse its doors closing on the 8-8 portal. So everything has been being finalized today. Everything that you've activated with the 8-8 portal is closing today. But then another portal is opening, right? As we enter this eclipse season, because then we have another eclipse on the 26th or 27th or 27th, 28th, something like that. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. My camera did something weird. I'm not sure what's happening there. Facebook is being weird with the recordings. Okay, now just went back. So, all right. Anyways, today is August 12th, 2026. It's the day of the Leo solar eclipse, 6-planet lineup, fanfare parade also, and a beautiful meteor shower happening tonight. So, let's call in spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We welcome you into the space. We say thank you, thank you, thank you for your presence, for your wisdom and your guidance. We say thank you. Thank you, thank you. Well, let me grab my water. I forgot it. It's not like it's far. Well, let's get into it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Spirit's asked me to do something a little different this morning. So alongside the crystal wisdom, the self-care, the mindful reflections, the slightly unhinged, I'll be pulling the empath oracle as well, the empath oracle by Raven Digitalis as well. So we start the day with the Crystal Wisdom deck by Mindful Souls, Self-Care cards by Cheryl Richardson, the Mindful Reflection cards by Prism and Fleur, the Slightly Unhinged affirmation deck, and then the Empath Oracle by Raven Digitalis. So let's begin. So what crystal can we use to meditate on our desires today as we close out this 8-8 portal and open up a new portal, this new moon in Leo, and this solar eclipse is happening? What crystals can we work with this morning, today, during a meditation in our creation and our manifestation on this auspicious day will help amplify. Yeah, okay, amplify. There we go. Our intent, or healing in our chakras today. What can we work with? I think it's funny when I can't talk, right? So I cut it on Unakite, growth, empowerment, stability. Every step I take is a step towards a harmonized spirit. So what crystal can we use to meditate today to amplify our intentions and healing today on this auspicious Leo solar eclipse and new moon on August 12th, 2026? Oh, and I forgot. My bad. My gratitude list. So today I'm grateful for Douglas. I'm grateful for watermelon, and I'm grateful for popsicles. And my intention today is Weird Wednesday. And the number vibrations of today carry the overall 47 is the big number, the overall number, and that is the completion, the manifestation of karmic alignment. Okay, and then that also brings us to the 20. 7, 8, 20 is the awakening to the call of the divine will. And 11 is all of this is processed through the trial of the muzzled lion and governed by the moon. The vibration, I just drew a blank, I apologize. The vibration of the intuitive mirror, the intuitive divine mirror. So, and the word weird. Yes, the word weird. Very interesting. I looked up its etymology. Its definition, its etymology. Like I do every morning. So, Weird Wednesday. Weird is pertaining to witchcraft or skilled in witchcraft, sorcery, wild, uncanny, and descriptive. So it refers to the three fated sisters of the Norns, which is, if you guys ever watched that movie, Clash of the Titans, the original one, not the newer one that came out with that with the actor from Avatar, but the one that came out in the 80s. When Perseus goes to those three witches with the can't hold that eye, those are the fates. Those are the word sisters. W-Y-R-D. Those are the fates, or that's who they are. That's what this is referring to. Weird is associated with them directly, historically. I found that interesting. Weird. Weird. So, weird. W-I-R-D is Anglo-Saxon, it's fate, destiny, or that which comes to pass. So, we're going to become or happen linked to the word sisters, which is the fates, what I just mentioned. So, who spin the thread of human destiny and decree the unfolding of time cycles. That's what those word sisters are. Its Chaldean reflection, Chaldean vibration is 18/9. So 18 is the conflict of the material plane. It's what bridges the seen to the unseen. And 9 is Mars, the warrior of completion. So he's the ultimate architect. Word. And Wednesday is the day of Mercury. It's Mercury's day. It's the Anglo-Saxons for Wadden is a dog, meaning Woden's day or Odin's day. So it's Old Norse, Odin's dog, Woden, Odin. So Odin is the chief Norse deity associated with wisdom, poetry, battle, ecstatic trance, and he guides our souls through the realms of time and fate. So its Chaldean vibration is 34/7. 34 is the illumination of the manifestation of truth. That's what Mercury is. Spiritual inner strength, hidden knowledge revealed through experience, and the manifestation of higher truths through intellect and esoteric mastery. So 7 is the spiritual seeking introspection. It's the mystical alignment. It's the seeker, the mystic. It's the direct connection to the unseen energetic grid, or Ketu, the dragon's tail. Mercury is the swift messenger. It's the lord of communication and intellect. It's the bridge between lower and higher dimensions. It's attached through the nervous system. Mercury is the reason why it's the swift messenger is because it connects the electro pulses of our nervous system. That's how it manifests its communication within our biological avatar, is directly through the nervous system. So Mercury governs the nervous system because specific electromagnetic frequency bands corresponds directly to the electrical conduction pathways of the biological vessel. So it's the primary transformer for bioelectric impulses, translating abstract thought forms and multi-dimensional data streams into our physical nerve impulses directly through the nervous system. That is the planet Mercury and how it affects us energetically. And today it's day, Odin's day, Mercury's day, Wednesday. I love that. So I don't know what I did with my bookmark. Oh well, I'll find it later. That's weird. Anyway, let's get on with our crystal. I meant to put a headband on and I forgot for my hair, so I'm not constantly messing with it. I've noticed when I watch my videos, I'm constantly messing with my hair. It's kind of a nervous fidget habit. I'm going to try to work on it, maybe. We'll see. So our Crystal Wisdom cards that come out today, we got 3 of them. So the first one we've got is Black Obsidian. Now I've got a couple of things of obsidian. These are raw obsidian. And obsidian is protection, healing, and truth. It's the element, it's the earth element, and it's the root chakra. Forged in the depths of volcanic activity, black obsidian is a powerful jet black gemstone. Throughout history, it has been crafted into defensive weapons by various cultures. In a similar way, its spiritual meaning is also linked to protection, working as a shield against danger and negative energies. Featuring a glossy texture, this volcanic wonder is considered a powerful tool for those seeking protection, profound healing, and truth. Despite its mysterious appearance, black obsidian is your reminder that light cannot exist without darkness. So you use it in crowded spaces and situations at work as gem jewelry. You put it near your front door to keep your home free of negative external forces. And the mantra is, it is safe to be here, and it is safe to be me. Oh, it is safe to be here, and it is safe to be me. Beautiful. Protection, healing, and truth. Obsidian, black obsidian. Earth element, root chakra. How beautiful is that? Absolutely wonderful. And then the second one we've got is blue chalcedony. So this is my blue chalcedony. This piece right here. I keep it on my gong. So blue chalcedony. And I'm trying to remember to keep the cards up because I noticed on my thing when I put them lower, like I think I'm working on it. Thank you for your patience. So blue chalcedony, calmness, communication, harmony. It's the water element and the throat chakra. So blue chalcedony is believed to derive its name from the ancient Greek port of Chalcedon, known as Katakoi in Turkey. Loved for its nurturing influence, this gem is equally celebrated for its unique ability to facilitate the smooth flow of words and conversations. Nice. No wonder it's a favorite among public speakers, orators, lawyers, and even politicians. However, above all, blue chalcedony is revered for its calming properties. This crystal is able to replace anger, anxiety, and hostility with harmony and peace. So you use it during important conversations, public speaking, meditation, or to ease anxiety. And you put it in the living room or workspace to foster harmony and understanding. And its mantra is, I remain calm and composed, even in challenging conversations. I remain calm and composed, even in challenging conversations. How appropriate is that? I love that. So I get to infuse my water with 2 crystals so far. So the next one we've got is the pearl. And I don't have a pearl personally. Unfortunately, I used to. I no longer do. But that's okay. We can meditate on the image of it, and it works just fine. So the pearl, it's balance, wisdom, and grace. It's the water element, and it's the sacral and heart chakra. So pearls aren't just things you find. They actually come to life, defined by solid formations with the tender tissues of saltwater or freshwater mollusks. Pearls have been cherished since ancient times, often celebrated as tokens of grace and allure, yet their significance extends far beyond. Symbols of inner wisdom, pearls are recognized as introspective gems, gently leading us inward to rediscover our innate insight. Even more, pearls also have a calming and balancing vibe. With the smooth flow of water in them, they encourage us to find our own rhythm. So you use it during active activities focusing on personal development, such as journaling, goal setting, or creative expression. You put it where you wear pearls as jewelry to keep them close to your skin and energy field. And I trust that I have the answers within me, and they reveal themselves at the perfect time. I trust that I have the answers within me, and they reveal themselves at the perfect time. Well, that's a beautiful combination. I absolutely love that. Okay, trying to get them to stay, but they won't. So I'm silly. So that's wonderful. So we've got Black Obsidian, the earth element, the root chakra for protection, healing, and truth. And we've got the blue chalcedony, calmness, communication, harmony, water element, and the throat chakra. And the pearl, which is another water element, sacral and heart chakra. Meditate with those crystals today to manifest your heart's desire on this solar eclipse, this solar Leo new moon and eclipse. Thank you, Spirit. Now, how can we prioritize our self-care today? How can we prioritize self-care today? Put it on awareness. Practicing awareness, being present in the present moment, in your current now moments, being mindful of our thoughts and present in our body. Today we have trust. Trust your decisions. March to the beat of your own heart. See the olive green, the trees. She's wearing orange, which is the color of joy. Comes from the solar plexus. Where are you activating from? Who are you becoming? So truth. Trust your decisions. March to the beat of your own heart. That goes along with today of the Leo solar eclipse. Trusting the decisions you made through the 8-8 portal and allowing that to close today, trusting it as it moves forward to know that the momentum is there, that wheel is turning, and that your manifestations are present and they're active on the grid. And that is anchored in boundaries today, guys. See how the boundaries are blue? That's intuition, wisdom, illumination. It's the color of the Holy Spirit. So trust, self-care priority is trust today. Trust your decisions. March to the beat of your own heart. Anchored and boundaries. Today is a day of rest with the Leo solar moon. It's not one for too much activity. Leo is the self, it's the sun, and Leo is being eclipsed by its in its own sign. The sun is Leo's governing planet, which is the sun is the self, the I, the one, right? Who are you becoming? Who are you? Where are you activating from? Are you doing the inner work to know? So how can we be mindfully reflective today? What can we mindfully reflect upon this Leo solar eclipse with trust anchored in boundaries, with the black obsidian, the blue chalcedony, and the pearl today? You reap what you sow. What did you sow this week? What have you sown in the last 4 days since the 8-8 portal? You're going to reap it. How can we be mindfully reflective today, Spirit? Become more aware of what's worth your energy. Become more aware of what's worth your energy. Trust. Set in boundaries, anchored in boundaries. Are you exercising your throat chakra? Are you communicating clearly? Are you recognizing what's worth your energy? What is yours to carry and what isn't? Beautiful. So now how can we be, well, okay. Now how can we be empowered as empaths this morning with all of this? So I cut it on 14, expressing artistic creativity. Oh, look at that card. What a beautiful card. Wow. So how are you expressing yourself artistically and creatively? What are you creating in your life? 14 is the movement of the underlying challenge dictated by Mercury, who governs the nervous system and is the clear communicator. Right? Okay. Sorry, had sledgehammer. Sometimes I forget words. Swift messenger. There we go. Swift messenger and lord of communication. There we go. Swift messenger and lord of communication. Mercury. What are you creating today? Are you activating your joy space with truth, trust in yourself? What are you creating artistically? How are you expressing yourself authentically? How can we empower ourselves with empaths today, Spirit? Oh, wow. I'm just got chills with this card, you guys, so give me a second. So we got 21, which is the achievement of the crown of the Magi, or the universe, right? It's the advancement of the crown of the Magi, the universe. 21, governed by Jupiter, the divine ruler of expansion. Questioning the darkest thoughts. Look at this card. Questioning the darkest thoughts. So notice how the face is enraptured in this darkish green, but it matches the color of the trust card, doesn't it? Look at this. See how beautifully it blends together, even with the boundary card. Beautiful. Look at, we've got the blue of intuition, wisdom, the green, the olive green of healing, of trust. Her eyes are blue. Well, one is distorted, right? But she's wearing a crown. She's got the braid across the top of her head. We've got all the reds of passion, pinks of right relationship. Lots of white and yellow with empowerment and enlightenment and divine purity of Sophionic spirit and source. questioning the darkest thoughts. What are you manifesting on? Who are you becoming? Are you trusting yourself and activating from your authentic heart center, your solar plexus space? Are you establishing boundaries and protecting your energy and recognizing what's worth your energy and your time? Are you communicating clearly and activating your cathodic grid for your own protection and turning on your parasympathetic nervous system in order to activate your firewall of protection, which this black obsidian will help you with. It helps with that. So 21, questioning the darkest thoughts. Not everything we think is our own. Not all thoughts that come into our head belong to us. Please recognize that. Do you recall of our cartoons, those of us who are the Gen X and millennial generation, when we grew up with the Looney Tunes and the cartoons, they showed the angel and the devil on the shoulder. That's two spiritual realities. And they whisper into your ears. This is true. You have external guardian angels protecting you, and you also have external demons assigned to you. And they both whisper in your head. Who are you? Which voice are you listening to? And they are external. They are outside of you. They don't come from within. Your inner voice is different. So questioning the darkest thoughts. Taking a step back from negative and self-destructive thoughts. Choosing to be in the present moment rather than the past or the future. Remembering that all thoughts and emotions are subject to change. They're fleeting. Emotions activate a chemical response within the body for only 90 seconds. If you ride that 90-second wave, it'll dissipate. You don't have to latch onto it. So this image is about the deformation we experience when we take our dark thoughts too seriously and let them scare us. The human mind is vast and can dive into the darkest corners of thought. We should use this opportunity to understand ourselves better and to define our limits. Trust, anchored in boundaries. Become more aware of what is worth your energy. So on point. So on point. So the deeper meanings, our minds can take us to the most horrible, scary places imaginable, right? Much of this is based on past experience or low self-image. We've come to accept as reality. Luckily, these things come and go for most of us. So the thing is, we can't mistake our thoughts for reality. We cannot make assumptions if we don't have all the facts, or if our perspective is clouded by a blanket of sadness, you guys. Those thoughts may hold some sort of clue towards solving a current conundrum, but when it comes to low self-esteem, these thoughts, which influence feelings and emotions, only serve to bring us down further. This is the battle. Suggestions for action. You can be spiritual and still get sad, upset, and angry sometimes, you guys. This does not make you any less of a person or any worse of an empath. It just makes you a deep empath. Really, honestly, that's what reinforces the fact that you are an empath. As many schools of Buddhism teach, recycling thoughts of the past can lead toward ongoing depression. So on one hand, this card may be an indication that you are meant to help someone question their own dark thoughts and help them come to a state of balance. On the flip side, it may indicate that you must do this for yourself and become your own advocate. Take it as it resonates. Once again, your thoughts aren't always real. Thoughts influence emotions, which in turn influence action. Ultimately, you are in control of your life, and you're living this whole existence for a reason, even if it isn't immediately seen. It is a great blessing that you are here. It is. It is a great blessing that you are here. And it's a miracle that you are in the first place. Against all odds. Well, that's beautiful. I think that is a wonderful, wonderful self-care reflection, morning reflection this morning. We have trust, anchored in boundaries. Meditate with black obsidian, blue chalcedony, and the pearl today. And become more aware of what's worth your energy. And question your darkest thoughts today. Today is a day of reflection, closing doors, the Leo solar moon. It's about glowing. What glows when the lights go out? When you're not performing, where does your light come from? Remember that it comes from within. So now, I forgot about the slightly unhinged affirmation. Let's do that real quick. How can we be slightly unhinged today? Always invite unhinged laughter and authenticity into your life. Weirdness. Today is Weird Wednesday. Activate your magic. Be the design of your reality. Be the designer of your reality. Pull on your own threads of fate. Who are you becoming? So I cut it. I am enough. Anyone who disagrees can argue with the void. So fucking true, right? That is so true. How can we be slightly unhinged today? I exude main character energy, whether the world is ready or not. Here I come. I exude main character energy, whether the world is ready or not. How perfect is that? Are you the main character of your life? Are you showing up for yourself? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for your guidance and your wisdom, for your self-care suggestions. Thank you for being so faithful and on point. Oh yeah, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I just felt led to from Spirit. I just felt prompted. I'm going to include, so normally I don't do this. I use this deck every morning. It's Doreen Virtue's Loving Words from Jesus deck. I use it to connect with Yeshua on my own personal level because I have a deep personal relationship with him. That's very, very deep and personal relationship that goes throughout previous incarnations of my life, of my story, of my journey, previous incarnations. Yeshua and I are very connected. Extremely connected. One of my incarnations, past life incarnations, is Mary Magdalene. I'll just leave that there. This is something that I'm certain of. But I'm going to include, Spirit's asked me to include this deck in the morning broadcast, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. If you do not want this, let me know. This is a trial run. I'm following spiritual prompts, but if it's not welcome, then let me know. I guess this is a trial run. Spirit's having me do a trial run. So I cut it on let your heart not be troubled. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. John 4:27. What does Yeshua want to say to us today? How does he want to love on us today? Yeshua wants to show up on the table. He wants to show up on the broadcast. He wants to say hello to the collective today. And he is saying, whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same as my brother and sister and mother. Matthew 12:15. Matthew 22 is the submission of the blinded fool. And he's announcing through 12 the sacrifice of the suffering servant, 50, which is a manifestation of Mercury. Again, '50 is the deliverance of the total deliverance. Deliverance. It's total deliverance. Whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same as my brother and sister and mother. Total deliverance. I love how that happens. Every time I pull a Jesus card from this deck and I run the Chaldean numerology through it, the address from the address, it matches exactly what is in the words, which I find very, very interesting. These are just the words of Yeshua, translated into the English version. Please know that it's been distorted through the Bible. The Bible has distorted his teachings exponentially. We never needed a savior. He didn't come to save us. He activated his 12-strand DNA fully. He activated his Christos consciousness. That's what he came here to do and came here to teach. It was part of the mission that him and Mary Magdalene were coming here to do. He was an immaculate birth. Yes, Mary imprinted him biologically. It's a 3D imprint, 3D printer, biological 3D printer, basically. Think of that concept, okay? It's a code that was activated within her genetics. She was fully activated 12-strand DNA as well. Well, actually, she was activated through D9, not D12. But you only have to be activated through D7 in order to be a physical biological imprinter. And Mary herself, her mother's name was Anna. And Anna also was a biological imprinter, and she biologically imprinted Mary, Yeshua's mother. So Mary was an immaculate birth. And then she gave birth to Yeshua, who was an immaculate birth. Mary Magdalene is also an immaculate birth. Her mother went through the same process that Anna went through to birth Mary. And all of this is in the history of the CDT plate records, Cloister Duratura plate records, and Keylontic science, which is the science of spirituality. Science and spirituality are not separate. They are one and the same. Essential mechanics is how we evolve and activating our true 12-strand DNA potential is how we evolve out of the third dimension, back into the fifth dimension, where we were created. We were never meant to be this low on the spectrum, this low in the harmonic fields. This was done to us. And it's a trap that's being overwritten currently as we've entered this age of Aquarius. Horn, that's confirmation. Calamity. Wow. That's a message for somebody. A cleansing is definitely happening. My movement disorder. This frustrated me just now, just a little bit. I want to sit with it. I know that everything happens for a reason. But I struggle with my body movements because they are erratic sometimes. Having physical Tourette's and hypermobility is like, it's a struggle and it bothers me. It makes me clumsy. And when I'm channeling and when I'm focused, I'm not paying attention to my body movements, which sometimes can create shit like this. And that bumps me out. But this isn't really the space that I want to work in either. I'm trying to just work with what I've got, trying to remember not to let it get to me when little things like this happen, because it's very minor, right? I don't like it when I get my cards wet. I'm having a moment. That really just irked me a little bit. And it actually makes me want to cry. I don't know why I'm being so emotional over spilled water at the moment. Wow. Hey, 90-second rule, you guys. It just passed right through. I may not understand where the emotion came from, but I allowed it to be. I allowed it to have to be present and felt. I'll evaluate later. There's a reason why that happened on my broadcast. Some of you need to know how to just sit with your emotions. 90 seconds, it'll pass. Just let the wave pass. You don't have to hang on to it. You don't have to dwell on it. Just sit with it. You don't even have to understand it at the moment. Just let it be. Make sure you're in parasympathetic nervous system mode, or that your parasympathetic nervous system is on, so that you can process your emotions properly in your firewall safe mode rather than in fight or flight. Having your nervous system activated. Connect with Mercury. Allow Mercury to heal your nervous system through this wonderful Leo solar eclipse today. Stay inside, and if you have to go outside, cover your head, cover your crown chakra, because the electromagnetic pulse is going to be super strong. On my app this morning for my new Tesla, it's up to 140s, which is very high already this morning. That's a reflection of my own personal inner magnetism. It's up to 140, but that's a direct connection to what's happening in the sky for me personally as a 13th pillar overriding the false light matrix, my genetic codes. My genetic coding overriding the false light matrix at the moment, fulfilling the prophecy of the CDT plate records for this day and age. And 2030 is when the timelines are going to be sealed. I have 208 days clean today, and we are on day 51 of the gestation of the atom seed. Let me pour another glass of water. So we can close out with prayer. And calm our nervous system by structuring our water with prayer. Please look into Dr. Emoto's look into Dr. Emoto's water experiments. He's a Japanese scientist who does water experiments. You can find him on YouTube. I have playlists. My playlists are not very organized right now, but I do have them on my playlist on my YouTube page. Speaking to the water and structuring it. Buddhists, there's a thing on there where Buddhists prayed over contaminated water, and you can see that they flash freeze it, and then they see the crystals form in the water. So the contaminated water was murky, and it was dirty, and it was icky, and then a Buddhist prayed over it, and then they all he did was pray over it. Didn't do anything else. Just prayed over the contaminated water, and then they froze it, and it had formed beautiful crystals. It had reformulated beautiful crystals from being contaminated and dirty, just simply by prayer, just simply by praying over the water. Changed its crystalline structures within it. So just keep that in mind. Talk to your water. Water has memory. Water is life. Prime your nervous system. Remember to be in your parasympathetic nervous system, toggled on through breath work and activating your cathartic grid. So you can activate your personal firewall and not be a highly fight or flight activated nervous system all the time. Structure your water. So we have the blue chalcedony from the crystal pools and the black obsidian within my water infused. So let's just close out with prayer. We just say thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for this wonderful day not promised, Holy Spirit. We thank you for your guidance and your wisdom and your faithfulness to show up and guide and teach us within. We thank you for this wonderful day, this Leo solar eclipse happening, the meteorite shower that's going to be, and the 6-planet parade fanfare. Closing out this age of Pisces as we begin the age of Aquarius. A new day and age. the golden age for humanity. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you for all your support and your love. And I will be back on later for our daily reading. All love and light.